Well, joining us now outside Mr. Mandela's hospital is the leading South African journalist, Deborah